My last evidence as to why Jesus claims to be God, I will use a quote from Paul. Paul speaking about Jesus and says who Jesus is in Colossians 1 and verse 15. Who is the image of the invisible Elohim, the firstborn of every creature. So basically, Paul is saying Jesus is the image of the invisible Elohim, the firstborn of every creature. And you can read Colossians chapter 1. Paul continues to glorify Jesus and say how great he is and this and that. But I'm referencing this one verse right here. Paul, if you guys believe in Paul, I know many don't. Many realize that he's a false prophet, but some still believe in him. Paul wants you to believe that you can compare the Most High Yah to Jesus and that Jesus is the image of the Most High. Who can you compare the Most High Yah to? Isaiah 40 and 18 asks this question. To whom, then, will ye liken El? Or what likeness will ye compare unto him? So, please tell me, who are you going to compare the Most High Yah to? Well, looks like Jesus has the answer. I see he thinks he knows who to compare the Most High Yah to. Let's see. John 5 and 17. But Jesus answereth them, My Father worketh hitherto, and I work. Therefore the Jews sought the more to kill him, because he not only had broken the Sabbath, but said also that Yahweh was his Father, making himself equal with the Most High. Let's see if the New Testament can answer this question. Who can you compare to the Most High? Because throughout the Tanakh, everyone's asking this question. Who can you compare? And in the Tanakh, the answer is nobody. No one, not in heaven, not on earth. You can't compare the Most High Yah to anyone. But it looks like Hebrews 1 and 3 has an answer. Who being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power, when he had by himself purged our sins, sat down on the right hand of the majesty on high. So Hebrews 1 and 3 says that Jesus is the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person. Are you kidding me? Hebrews is literally comparing the Most High Yah with Jesus, as if you can't tell them apart.